I do not move away from people from my fear of people. I don't gravitate to my bubble to escape life. I don't flee circumstances or experiences to be away from that. I now move towards that which is calling. I now gift that which is needing me the most that it deserves. If there is discomfort here, if there is disharmony here, if there is disruption here for the avatar, she will be met and loved. I move towards the grief and allow it. I move towards the angst and embrace it. I move towards the need for deep rest and I encourage it. I create a bubble of safety and nurturing and love, for that is what it deserves. It affords me, the we, the us, the opportunity to move throughout this experience in so many palpable, loving ways. And my way of returning that favor is by honoring every contrasting moment with absolute compassion and love. Recently, moving through one of these experiences, I decided to record it. I wanted to watch what happened emotionally, physically, and in the efficacy of the physical body appearing to allow pain to move through on its own so that it would not create what we refer to as suffering. All the ways I used to busy myself and move away from it. All the ways I used to point to others to blame them for it. And all the ways I used to point to experiences and make it about that are gone. There's now a willingness to meet the moment as it is. Pain is still very real. Suffering is very much optional. Loving this one that affords us the opportunity, the we, the godliness that we truly are, gets to have legs, gets to have feet, momentum and movement, gets to experience love and joy, gets to open its arms and embrace and hugs, gets to experience loss and grief, gets to experience endings and closures, farewells and goodbyes. There's not much tapping into a past or a future in this. That attempts to arise still. It's caught pretty quickly in the gaps between the thoughts. And that too is pulled into this loving space where it is embraced, held, reminded of its truth, and welcomed into the fold of unconditional love. You see, this isn't just about floating in rainbows and unicorns and love. This work is not for one unwilling to embrace all of it. If we only lean to one side, the catastrophic events have to be even bigger to balance it out. In the yin and the yang, in the Tao, in the knowingness that contrast is part of the 3D, we stop trying to understand it and we just meet it as it's arising. There's beauty in this, even in the parts that aren't beautiful. Embrace them all. Mostly, compassionately, kindly, and lovingly. Embrace the one that allows you the dualistic components arising here that we call the good stuff. Make room for it all. Afford it the same amount of luxury. Oil the body. Treat it as the gesture and queenship and princeship that it is. Polish every thought with love, not just the ones you think are worthy of being held. Every single one. And be so gentle with yourself. Many forget how important this avatar is. He, she, they are the reason you get to hug that one you love. They are the reason you get to have the years that you get to have. And when those feel like they've been taken from you, you get to have the memories of those as well. Attach and cling to none of it. Embrace and enjoy all of it. And know that every single thing is fluid. There are ebbs of comings and flows of goings. There is pure joy and equal amounts of grief. You are such an amazingly powerful, expansive, and boundless energy. As you're tapping more and more into this, be kinder and kinder to you. Then you can translate that out into the world to others. Much love. Until next time.